Welcome back, everybody, and today we're going to be looking at the level 10 Stalker. This is just to give you an idea about what the Stalker's moves look like and give you an idea about where you're going to be at around 10. Just to start out, his ultimate, or whatever his instant on his R, is just the ability to go invisible. It goes on a cooldown when you're in battle, but when you're not in battle you can go in and out whenever you want. And actually when you're in battle, as long as it's up, you can go into that as well. So we'll start right out with what his bread and butter is. His one, it's going to be just a basic attack. It has a three-part motion like that. That builds up this little guy right here, which is your suit power, which charges up your moves like your 2, which is just basically a hard-hitting move that you can only use as much energy as you have. So we'll show you here. If you sneak up behind him, you can drop a big old bomb on him like that, and it does a whole bunch more damage. So basically you sneak in with your R, go in there, get invisible, and then you launch into a 2, into a 1. Your 3 is a stun. But instead of just being a stun, it does a little bit of this action right here. So you do a little bit of damage and then you stun away. So the first thing you'll notice about the Stalker is it's very active. I mean, everything in here is very active, but this class is particularly active, and you do feel very involved through the whole thing, which is kind of neat, you know what I mean? It's nice to be fully involved with a character. Oh,
Give me the situation. Good to know you're the sort to get things done.
So, my mouse button, which would be a normal 6, I changed it just because I don't like having to go all the way to 6, is a lunge move that does a snare. So this guy right here is now snared. Go into a stun. And it just keeps him from moving too far and slows him down a little bit. Now my 4 and my 5, and keep in mind I'm set up for PvP right now because I'm one of those people that runs around and duels every single person they see because, I don't know, that's fun to me. But your 4 is going to actually mark whatever target you want to kill. So if you're going up against, say, this wolf right here, you hit a 4 against him, it's going to mark him up, and now it's going to do damage over time. And you just saw my 5 right there was that little twisty move. That's actually going to do a dot as well. That's going to do a dot in an AoE style, so you're going to have an AoE dot around everywhere. This is really good in duels because I like to start with my stealth. I go in and get my 2 off as many times as I can, which is 3. Go straight into a stun, and then mark them with both of my AoE moves. And then you can make some sort of escape with this if you want, or even dart through them, or dash through them, or something like that. See if I can't get somebody to want to duel me right now. I can embarrass myself and lose. I know you want to.
Double kill. Making any progress? All of you were dead.
I don't think he's gonna do it. Well, either way, you get the idea. We'll do that sometime. But either way, that's what the moves look like. And as you can see, there's always extra moves right here. I don't have any of those. Those are a little later. But he has some support moves, which this just deals damage in a small area. And this right here does damage as well, but it generates threat. So this is going to be basically your tanking section because the Stalkers can tank. And as for utility, there's a move called False Retreat, which is pretty cool. Here, I'll show you this real quick. Boop. And Reaver just does taunt, which I don't really want anyways. If the enemies don't want to be coming after me, that's perfectly fine. I don't need them to be coming after me. So False Retreat's pretty neat. Wherever you're at, you can lay down that. And no matter where you go, as long as you're within a certain distance, you'll pop back to that spot. It also does a stun or a snare. Yeah, it prevents any action except dash. So when you're knocked down in this game, you can actually just dash out of it like that, and you'll come right up from whatever being knocked down is. But that move's really cool because that causes a lot of confusion for other characters, especially when you're dueling. So that right there is the Stalker and where you can expect to be at level 10. Thanks for watching, and if you like the video, feel free to subscribe.